Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." A very warm welcome to all gathered here to celebrate the remarkable career and countless contributions of Dr. E. Sarla, Head Department of Physics and Electronics, who has dedicated 39 plus years of her life to St. Anne's College for Women, Medipatnam. As we honor and wish her all the best for the new chapter in her life, let us begin by invoking the blessings of the Almighty God. I request the choir team of our college to lead us in prayer.
Today's scripture portion is taken from the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10, continuing with verse 25 to 31. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her worth is far above rubies. Strength and honor are her clothing, and supply sashes for the merchants. She shall rejoice in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. Many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord shall be praised. Give her fruit of the work of her hands, and let her own work praise her in her gates. This is the word of the Lord.
धन्यवाद के साथ स्तुति गाऊंगा, तेरे यीशु मेरे खुदा। उपकार तेरे हैं बेशुमार, कोटि कोटि स्तुति धन्यवाद। यथा से बढ़ के दिया है अपनी दया से तूने मुझे, योग्यता से बढ़ के दिया है अपनी दया से तूने मुझे। मांगने से ज्यादा मिला मुझे, आभारी हूँ प्रभु मैं। मांगने से ज्यादा मिला मुझे, आभारी हूँ प्रभु मैं। धन्यवाद के साथ स्तुति गाऊंगा, यीशु मेरे खुदा। उपकार तेरे हैं बेशुमार, कोटि कोटि स्तुति धन्यवाद। तू है सच्चा जिंदा खुदा, है तुझ पर ही भरोसा मेरा। तू है सच्चा जिंदा खुदा, है तुझ पर ही भरोसा मेरा। सेवा पूरी करके पाऊं इनाम, प्रभु ऐसा दो वरदान। सेवा पूरी करके पाऊं इनाम, प्रभु ऐसा दो वरदान। धन्यवाद के साथ स्तुति गाऊंगा, यीशु मेरे खुदा। उपकार तेरे हैं बेशुमार, कोटि कोटि स्तुति धन्यवाद। कोटि कोटि स्तुति धन्यवाद। कोटि कोटि स्तुति धन्यवाद।
Thank you, choir, for beautiful words from the Bible and a beautiful rendition of the prayer song. Now I request Sister Daya Kumari, correspondent, St. Anne's College, to come onto the dais. Thank you, Sister. I welcome our principal, Dr. Sister St.Ann, onto the dais. Thank you, Sister. I now welcome Dr. D. Sarla, Head Department of Physics and Electronics, to grace the dais. Thank you, ma'am. I heartily welcome the family members of Sarla ma'am on this occasion. Our own brother is here, a surprise for her. Thank you so much, sir. A brief profile of Sarla ma'am. Dr. D. Sarla was born on 7th July 1965 to Shri D. Narayana Rao and Srimati D. Padmavati in Hyderabad as the first of two children for her parents. Her father, Shri D. Narayana Rao, served in the Indian Railways and her mother served the Department of Telecommunications. Her younger brother, who is with us here, Mr. D. Satish and his family, they are settled in USA. With an MSc in Physics with specialization in Electronics from Hyderabad Central University and just fresh out of college, she joined St. Anne's College for Women at the very inception of the Department of Physics and Electronics in the year 1986. She got married in the year 1987 to Dr. G.V. Subbarao, who was registrar and scientist at ISRO, Department of Space. Her father-in-law, Mr. Tadepalli Kantarao, served the veterinary department, and mother-in-law, Mrs. Savitri, was a high-caliber homemaker. Ma'am is blessed with two sons who are settled in life. With over 39 years of teaching experience, she kept her academic skills up by doing MPhil in electronics from Bharatidasan University, PGDCS from the University of Hyderabad, and MBA in Human Resource Management from Osmania University. She also inspired me to do my MBA from Osmania University, which had been my dream for so many years. Over the years, she has been teaching physics and electronics for BSc students of all the 3 years, and also computer science and MSc computer science, digital communication and networking. She has 15 papers published at the national level, has attended 8 international conferences, has completed 3 minor research projects. She has also authored 3 textbooks for BSc electronics, which are published by Telugu Academy. She has also prepared 6 lab manuals for the benefit of the students. She is member board of studies at Osmania University for Electronics, Maulana Azad National University for Physics, and is involved as member board of studies and in the curriculum development for various autonomous colleges. She has been invited as resource person to various seminars, conferences, workshops, FDPs organized at Osmania University, Jubilee Hills Public School, Satya Sai School, Sarojini Naidu Vanita Mahavidyalaya, UGC, HRD, Osmania University, just to name a few. She has been actively involved with the idea of flipped classroom and has organized 3 webinars for NAAC criterion under the Paramarsh scheme. She has conducted an orientation program on virtual labs at a national conference and gave an orientation on Swayam NPTEL courses at national webinar organized by IQAC, St. Anne's College for Women. She has been a leader all through. She has involved in the establishment of MSc Computer Science course as head of the department, has attended UGC workshops as Dean Academics, organized national conferences on quality issues as an IQAC coordinator, organized seminars on autonomy preparation as autonomy coordinator. She has represented the institution and presented the proposal for the status of college with potential for excellence by UGC. She has been instrumental in the preparation of the proposal for the grant of autonomy to UGC. She has taken up the responsibility of maintaining the college website and IT infrastructure of the institution in the role of ICT coordinator. She undertook the task of curriculum revision, development, and evaluation work of examinations as Board of Studies member. She has also participated in the preparation of self-study report of NAAC in the last 3 cycles and continues still to render her support in the fourth cycle as a steering committee member. She has served as a coordinator for the institution, being awarded the College with Potential for Excellence twice. And she is also the coordinator for Cluster College Collaboration Scheme of Usmania University. She has many innovations, teaching innovations to her credit, mainly ICT. She has developed Google Classrooms for teaching physics and electronics. She has developed Moodle LMS, Canvas LMS, and she has YouTube channels with over 4.5 lakh viewerships and more than 200 videos and 30 in the playlist. She regularly conducts online quiz and assignments for her students. She is an active single point of contact for NPTEL, IIT Chennai, and also NPTEL online course coordinator. And she has motivated many of us to take up NPTEL courses. And she has also guided students for simulation of physics and electronics experiments. She is a virtual laboratories nodal officer in collaboration with IITH and has conducted workshops for the students in using the virtual laboratory. And coming to her awards, she has received Srimati Y. Saraswati Rao Medal for being outstanding student and Dr. Saraswati Rao Medal as the best student people leader. She has received many proficiency prizes in schools and colleges, and she has received Dr. Durgabai Deshmukh Gold Medal for topping the SSC examination. She has a National Merit Scholarship. She had National Merit Scholarship till her PG and qualified in GATE, and she has received Srimati Indra Priyadarshini Award for Excellence in Education, YouTuber International Adroit Award, St.Ann's Meritorious Award, Active Coordinator from IIT Chennai for coordinating NPTEL courses, Active Coordinator for Virtual Labs coordinated by IITH. And the most important one for all her years of teaching, it was a Telangana State Meritorious Teachers Award. Now we have a small collection of photos of Stella ma'am's life journey. Hope you all enjoy.
बड़ी जवानी से बचा के रखे हैं हमने वो दिन ना किसी मंजिल की फिक्र थी जिंदगी जीने की उम्र थी दोस्ती और दोस्तों से उधार के थे वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे
Thank you, Riti and Pooja, for compiling the pics. Now it's time for giving reflections. I request our principal, Dr. Sister Vijayarani, to give her reflections on Salama.
Good afternoon, everyone present here, especially Dr. Sarla ma'am. I think this is going to be the last address to you. And then your brothers, Satish, and your sister-in-law, and Chota, I don't know what is his name. So happy to see you here and welcome once again. So superannuation, that is retirement, is little painful for every one of us, but at the same time, it is also is a relaxing period. First, ma'am, I would like to tell you, and we also like to thank God for all the good health and prosperity that is given to you by God to serve our institution for 39 years. All that is your dedication, commitment that made you be here to be a part of St.Ann's family, to be a member of St.Ann's family for 39 years. More than 39 years is not so easy. It is only God's grace for you. And then we also thank on our behalf for all your dedicated services that you rendered. And I would like to I will give applaud to you for the achievements and for the qualifications, for the rich experience as Jayamam was reading out. I was shocked. I didn't realize that you have these many type of qualifications and then caliber and potentiality. So all that is presented within your biodata. I really admire this, but this should be a great instruction for you all, especially youngsters. So all the youngsters, you can learn from such senior faculty who achieved many more goals in their lives. Yesterday we all attended a wedding reception. So many past faculty have come, the senior faculty who had worked here. So when I just saw them, I see the dignity and their great personalities, which we used to admire at that time when we were students. The same decorum, same dignity is maintained even today, even at the retirement, and even though they are at the age of 66 plus, I think. But their dignity, their way of saris, putting up saris, and their dresses are the same, no change in them. So I felt very happy to once again see all those members, past members of our St.Ann's family. Even I told once to Sarlan ma'am, what is the secret of your saree selection? Your saree seems to be very good and beautiful and color combination. I like the color combination. You might be thinking sister is observing all this. But thing is, not sarees and all that. I am fond of sarees and all that. But that physical appearance is most important to be one among the students where you need to maintain your status of your lecturer. So, ma'am, we are happy that you are very good at selection of sarees and then putting up and coming. But each one is unique. Some come creatively, some come fashionly, some with whatever we have selected sarees, we come neatly and all that. So that is second. So, ma'am, I would like to tell you one thing. So once you get retired, you should remember three things. First, you will have a lot of time, so you must become closer to God with prayer. That is most important. Spend most of the time in the presence of God, and we need His strength. That is one. Second, there is no retirement for learning. I know what type of zeal you have, I know. Because once we invited Dr. Sarla ma'am for the inauguration of Atal Tinkering Lab in our school at St.Anne's Girls High School, Vijayanagar Colony, where I was principal. And then she came along with her, we call some other faculty, people also from outside. The way she was questioning the students when they were placing something about electronics and physics. So she questioned so many questions. Then my students said later, after you left, sister, we got scared of that ma'am. She asked so many questions. So she went into deeper knowledge, which means she is rich in that. So she never keeps full stop for the learning. So you have such a zeal, ma'am. Second thing, don't waste time. You must definitely continue learning many more things. And then I firmly believe that all the rich experience and then whatever you have learned in St.Anne's, you might have left with these people in the department, training them, and hope so. We believe that these people will continue your spirit here, even though you are not here. So, and they also can give you suggestions and guidelines whenever they require and the institution requires, because you have vast knowledge. And thirdly, enjoy life. We have already we are up into 60s, so we have very short time to live. So enjoy to the maximum. You can visit places. You can also enjoy with your family members. You have plenty of time. And the third one and last one is never leave God. Always be grateful to Him and be grateful to your life partner and to your children as well. So you are retired not from life. You are retired only from the services. But life should be always cherished one. Never make it dry. Maybe sometimes those people who work always, no, they find boredom and they feel dryness in life once you sit at home. I do believe, because I know, because many people had experienced this. So once there was a person, a lecturer who worked as a mathematics lecturer in one of the colleges. He got retired. He was in government service. He got retired, and then after retirement is over, he stayed at home for 10 to 15 days. Then he came back. He came back and he said that I don't like to leave the institution. I am ready even to serve you as security. Then they were, wondered what is this man is saying like that. Such a mathematics doctorate in mathematics, and he wants to work as a security here. He's ready to, because the government people they don't take no. So then what the management said that is nothing is in our hands. So it is the government people will look after that. So I can't do anything. We can't do anything. Then he approached collector, and then collector approached CM, and then he requested, it's not because that I don't have life at home. I have life. My children got settled in US. Everything is good, but I am lacking life. What is that? Living, the enthusiasm and the cherishable moments which which I had undergone and which I had experienced in the college. I'm missing all those things. So I want to regain it. So please give something. Then what they had done is they had asked him to put up a small stationery shop. Then he said, why stationery shop? I have plenty enough. I don't require this. Then they said, then what shall we do? Then he told, I am happy to serve as a sweeper, as a security, give me that post. Then they can't degrade him, no? So they asked him to work in the office. So he served that institution for many more years as an office clerk. And with all his experience and whatever he had as a lecturer, he put up in his administration. It doesn't mean that I ask you to come down to that level, but thing is the passion and dedication that they have for the institution. Of course, even Satlangam also might be feeling today. Today is the last day for me. Tomorrow, I don't know how my life is going to be. Definitely, teachers, I tell you, at home, you will be missing college or the workplace or service, whatever you had been, but never get disappointed. So be attached to God. Everything will be solved. And then remember us in all your future, and then you always smile and very active. Personality is the same, and how beautiful you were. Smita ma'am immediately, wow, she said, as soon as she saw the first picture. So such a beautiful you were, and then all that beauty should never vanish. You should keep up your beauty of personality till the end of your life. And then lastly, I would like to say, we have very short time of life. So prepare, even we should prepare ourselves there is to God too. So with all this, I would like to thank you for all your services that you have rendered for 39 years. If institution has offended you for anything, by any principal, including me, we are sorry for that. We ask apology, and then carry along with you the good moments of each, but not the negative moments of our so all the best and may God bless you. And definitely you are in our prayers and enjoy your future. And that's too Satish. And even though I think you came for holidays, is it? A family function, maybe it is coincided like that. Thank you, sir. And I know you are you have come to our level to participate in this retirement function and have a good time now. And may God bless your family too and your sister as well.
Thank you, sister, for your encouraging words. Over the years, ma'am has been
కవిత మ్యామ్, రాధా మ్యామ్, వీళ్ళందరూ అటెండ్ అవుతున్నారు ఆన్లైన్. జాయిన్ అయ్యారు కొంతమంది, అందుకే ఆన్లైన్ పెట్టించారు.
Can I go without saying?
Good afternoon, sister. Good afternoon, friends. And my special welcome to the heroine of the day and her family. And earlier occasions, whenever I come, I used to have a feeling that people will think I will make them laugh. And they used to say, "Ma'am, when you speak, we enjoy like that." But I am not sure whether I'll be able to do that today because obviously we are bidding farewell and I'm here with a heavy heart and mixed emotions when we bid farewell to Sarila, who holds a very, very special heart, special position in my heart. And earlier occasions also when certain people retire, when the department asked me, I say, Sarila, you speak, I will not speak. She says, నువ్వు మాట్లాడవే నువ్వు నవ్విస్తావు కదా అందరినీ మాట్లాడవే like that. So today I will try to do Sarila. And all these days, the time when I became a controller, my creativity, my witty nature, everything started deteriorating slowly. At the same time, I'm gaining mastery in two things. Alphabets A to O. Numerics 1 to 100. These are the things we are very masters, but other things slowly we are losing out. And down the memory lane when I go, I reflect the journey what we have underwent together. I am reminded of the incredible bond all the physics people shared in a very, very special way in the department. The bond built on loyalty, trust, and unconditional love. People say workplace is a second home, but for us, it is a first home because we have spent more than 30 decades together in the same room. Each passing day had taught us rich hands-on experiences of challenge and cherished memories. Our daily routine became a rhythm to us. Through ups and downs, our team could complete many events, innovate, implement new ideas, projects successfully, and enjoy the experience, accomplishment, and the recognition of work together. Yet, there were also moments of uncertainty and setbacks, moments tested resilience and resolve, but ultimately, all those moments served as a valuable lesson and had created a positive supporting system which turned us from colleagues to friends, friends to intimate friends. From the first day we stepped into this college, filled with anticipation and nervous excitement, to this day, the entire journey has been a lifetime learning for us of dedication, responsibility, contributing to the institutional growth and productivity, not only ours, but also institutions. Apart from the interdepartmental relationship, the physics department maintains the intra-departmental relations also. I'm flooded with many memories where we interacted with the fellow colleagues, laughter, tears, adventures, challenges, brainstorming sessions, faced side by side. All these valuable moments only made a college a place worth returning to day after day. Few snippets in our department. I just take you around 30 years back. There was a subject science and civilization. Now it is science and environment. That time science and civilization was there. It was an university prescribed syllabus. And we physics people, history, we normally forget the year and the period, all those things. So the first lesson was historic man and how the civilization developed. Okay. So it was the century before BC, Heliolytic century, all those things we had to teach. One of the new colleague who joined, she was not able to memorize all those things. She was having one notes in her hand and walking by hearting, like when man walked with naked, when man walked with naked. So we were wondering what she was studying. Then she said it is the Heliolytic age, Stone Age, all those things she wanted to say. So the year, all those things she was talking about. And the advent of computer science into our department. Like the entry, like the CAP course was there right from the beginning. And that time WordStar, Lotus, DBase, all those things. And we must thank Anthony's sister for pushing me and Sarala to teach computer science to BCom BA sessions. So though we are very close, though our ideas matches, we always fight. So she wanted to go to the same section what I select and vice versa. We always compare. Whenever the invigilation notice comes, we will not look at what the number of invigilation we have, how much he had. Why are you having one less than me? Like that we used to fight. So all these things are harmless jealousy, nothing else. So, and then NAC. The first NAC was a challenge really, because the very first time when Dr. Smita and Anthony's sister went and brought the performer, she when they circulated, most of the criteria we put nil only. Nothing was there because we had to submit for the first time SSR, all the right from the inception, the data we have to furnish. That time documentation, proper documentation was not at all in our list. So we never used to have proper documentation about earlier years. So first round of form was went back with nil. Then after prayer orientation and all those things, we struggled. As a team, we could gather information and obviously, we all got a A grade. So all these things proves that how we worked together. Always the work will not be very easy. It is challenging. Obstacles we have to overcome along with our friends only we could do it. And coming to physics department, people always say Sarala is a poor eater. But you should know her lavish spread of lunch box every day. I used to tease her. Papa Pupe Ku. That is her lunch. Papu, Pachadi, Papu, Ulusu, Perugu, and Pura. All kuti kuti she will be bringing. And if it is slightly cloudy, she will get hot water. She will have a flask hot water. So, though she is very little, but she takes care properly, very precautionarily, she will take care. And such things I can never forget. And my favorite dish, what she prepares is sabudana upma and semia upma. The consistency she will never lose. It is very nice. And other talents. Don't think we are only good at teaching. Fine arts also we are good. Two examples. During NFS that time and that time staff participation was there. One of our students used to teach us dance. Literally speaking, we cannot dance, but we wanted to dance. So in physics dark room, that girl taught us. One simple step. Okay, some of us could do properly. Our Sarala is always fast. Take liberty to depict your actions, Sarala, don't mind. So from that time, that step, we call it as mosquito hitting step. And another time, second function, I am going to come, that's why I kept my eyebrows. Yeah, recently, so before we reached here, her sister-in-law told she has joined the dance class and she's learning very well. And I think I have to take back my words for us. And another colleague of mine, yes, sir.
Maybe the DNA, actually, I'm practicing a dance program function.
Okay.
And then I'm being told I'm too fast. And exactly, I'm actually doing the same.
Maybe that is in the genetics. Then another function, another dance like that song, me and another Sunita Jacob was supposed to dance. So, see, why I am telling all these things, we do not know proper moments. Okay, so when she was teaching, one of us were doing the mode aya, one sentence, one line will come. So we have to show like this. But she was showing like this. So that step is called dosha step. So all these things are our fine arts capacities. And coming to Christmas choir. So Nirmala, I cannot forget. So she will say all physical singers together should sing. So she will get a song and she will make all of us to practice and she will be like a A.R. Rahman only standing in front and she will be doing this. Hey, and one big instruction she will give. She will choose certain persons. You people should not sing. You have to stand at the back row and you only live moment, okay? Everybody will nod, be obediently. But on the day of performance, nobody can control their skill. Everybody will sing to the highest pitch. That's why we have never got any prize for that. So these are our fine arts capacities and birthday gifts and small things. We always with the other colleagues, when we have birthday like physical sciences, we used to celebrate together. Small parties only, samosa party only, but before they only we will all plan, you don't get lunch, you don't bring. Such a small thing, these are chinna chinna asa, but it is refreshed our memory and it is very, very memorable. Recently also Lakshmi Rajupal, she called me during her birthday. Radhi, do you remember how well we used to celebrate? We will buy only dosa, samosa, but still we used to enjoy a lot. And in our department, we used to contribute say 50 rupees per month for birthday gift, something like that we will be having. So initially it was a surprise gift. Later on, Sarala innovated. Why is surprise? Whatever we want to be helped by. So that way, we will all know by the time our turn comes, okay, see, 7 of us were there, 100 rupees, 700 rupees worth the gift you have. Okay, I will buy this, we will give you, you give it to us. Right? These are the small things we enjoy thoroughly in our department. Sarala, she is an incredible person. We can call her as Anne's Explorer. All of you know. And some of the previous Kavita and all they used to call Google Amma. Anything new, she has to try out. And only she has to try out first. Remember that. And she's an ICT queen, information hub. More than anything else, she has been a beacon of inspiration, wisdom, unwavering dedication. Sarala has not only imparted knowledge to the students, but also she has touched many students' life through her guidance and advice mentorship. Sarala, this day surely reflects how much impact you have made in our college. I am sure this farewell is filled with fond memories of the past, excitement for the future, the heartfelt goodbyes, the promise of the new beginning. But certainly it will acknowledge the depth of our connection. As you embark on this new journey, I want to tell you wholeheartedly that you are a very strong person. One small example before I conclude how strong she is. After I became the controller, I think all these years, totally I would have visited only 4 times to the department. Recently, I visited the department. But 2 years back, in exam cell, my table got broken. I take a permission to tell Sarla. So I wanted to get my table to exams. I asked. She said, no, let it be here only. We are using, okay, left. So last week when I went, I said, Sarla, can I take this table? Undaniye, ఎందుకు నీకు ఆ table? So she's very strong and I think she's not going to give me the table. And you have strength, courage, and resilience to overcome the obstacle that comes on your way. And I have no doubt that you will achieve greatness in everything you do in this phase of life. And any farewell occasion or any occasion, she will definitely quote one Sanskrit sloka. So how can her farewell ends without the Sanskrit prayer? Rojmana Shobana Shobamana Kalyanaha. Shatamanam bhavati shatayush purusha shatendriye ayushyevendriye pratitishthati. So may you lead a very, very, very happy life. We will all be connected always. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, I request Mrs. Mahita, Dean Student Affairs and member of Criteria 5 Sub-Steering Committee to give her reflections.
Respected Sister Principal, Sister Correspondent, Sister Santa, and other deans, Sarala ma'am, her family members, and my dear colleagues, good afternoon. When Jaya asked me, ma'am, if you can you give your reflections on Sarala ma'am's superannuation function? Then I said, it is not only the privilege, but it is also my responsibility to give reflections, not only on my behalf, but also on behalf of entire Criterion 5 team members. Criterion 5 team members, please raise your hands, all of you. Yes, ma'am, whatever I am speaking, it is on my behalf and also on behalf of my criterion people, criterion 5. Now, initially for third NAC, I worked with Radhika ma'am in criterion 7. So I was thinking that after Radhika madam's retirement, maybe I will have to take it up. Then in one meeting, Smita ma'am said, Mahita, you have to work with Sarla ma'am. And she also said because criterion 5 has more questions related to student affairs. You being student affairs dean, you have to work with her. Maybe you will be able to coordinate and understand all the questions, and accordingly we can get the answers. So then from that point, because Sarla ma'am is 39 years of experience, so much senior to us. So till then it was only one senior person, Sarla ma'am, and whenever we come across, we used to wish her, we used to acknowledge her, because I belong to commerce department, not the physical sciences. But then it's my inbuilt quality that if I have to work with a person, first I will try to understand what the person is. Then only I can move on. Then I started trying to understand Sarla ma'am. Now Sarla ma'am is a very sweet person. She doesn't know how to speak harshly. She doesn't know. She can, even if she tries also. One late evening she calls me and says, Mahita, the message ఒకటి పెట్టు group లో. I'm trying to put the messages, but then nobody is responding. Then, okay, ma'am, I'll tell. And immediately after 5 minutes, again, she calls me back and says, Oddile, boy, this is her style of talking. Oddile, boy, maybe they are busy with classes. Anyway, I told them, no, they will come, they will come with their work tomorrow. So she thinks, but again, immediately she says, no, we should not, that is not her style. So never, she talks very in an understanding tone, not with a commanding tone. So that is what we understood first. And then we never get scared of meeting her. No, it is not. Whether we completed our work or it is incomplete or we didn't understand the question, no matter what. No, we never get scared of meeting her. There are people like Bhavani. First time she worked with Sarla ma'am and she expressed her, saying that, ma'am, I never get scared of you. So that is, she is very approachable. Very approachable. She says, you come and meet me, and by the time we go, she will have an understanding of the work that she gave to us. And so whatever we say, she will reframe it and she will complete the work. Okay, so this is how we worked with her. So never we had harsh feelings, never we had any disturbances in our team because of the work. So this is what as a team members that we have learned. Never, it is only the work we are doing, we will do it. Sooner or later we will complete the work, but without any hard feelings. Then madam loves to always learn technical things. She is basically, as Radha madam also said, tech savvy person, right? So always she wants to upgrade her technical skills, and she takes pride of being called as a wife of scientist. Many times she said, Mahita, the scientist family, Mahita. She loves to be acknowledged like that. So it is her technical skills and the importance she gives for education, especially for science. Especially for science. She takes that pride and she's very happy in that way. And as even Sister Principal also acknowledged, she looks traditional, but she is modern in her thinking and she is full of technical knowledge. Traditional person with modern thinking. And in each one of our criteria members has a personal relationship with Sarla ma'am. When we are in group, maybe she will not think, but when we go to her, she counsels her, she understands us, and she also motivates us, she encourages us. So it's nothing difficult, you can learn, you can do it better. This is how she motivates. Never she degraded any of the person, and she doesn't have a habit of talking in front of us about somebody else. She doesn't have, she never did that. Ma'am, this is what we have learned from you. This is what I understood of you. And on behalf of our criterion people, and this is what is given by your Christmas friend, and this is what I am asked to read it here. A woman is the full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform. Sarla ma'am, you are an epitome of a woman with full circle. May your retirement be filled with joy, laughter, and countless blessings. Enjoy this well-deserved time to pursue your passions and create new memories with family and friends. Congratulations, ma'am, on your superannuation. You earned it.
Thank you, Mahita ma'am. Now we have Mrs. Jyoti, Additional Controller of Examinations and Head Department of Microbiology, to give her reflections.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. So when Jaya asked me to give reflections on Sarla ma'am, so I just thought for a moment, so what can I talk about Sarla ma'am? But yes, for my end, I have to say a few things, because as I have been telling all of you in few occasions, on such similar occasions, that whatever I am today is because of this institution and also because of the teachers of this institution. So I, being a biology student, so I know all the biology teachers by name, but at the same time, so we also, during those days, during those years, we also used to know the names of all the teachers of other departments too. It is not that, so I was not a direct student of Sarla ma'am, so I don't know her name. So we used to know who Nirmala ma'am is, we used to know who Sarla ma'am is, and we used to know who Radhe ma'am is, because when there were institutional celebrations like Anafesta and all, so each member used to coordinate activities, and that is how we used to come to know that who are the members of various departments. And personally, if I have to talk about Sarla ma'am, so I have mainly started interacting with her when I joined this institution in 2009. So 2009, I joined St.Ann as a faculty, and then the personal interactions with the faculty members have increased, with all my teachers have increased. And when there is one-to-one interaction, I have seen that still it is a learning process where I can learn in one point in specific from each and every teacher. So for example, so if I have learned the subject from Dr. Sneha ma'am and Reshma ma'am, I can see that each and every teacher here has taught us one specific point. And especially today being Sarla ma'am's day, I would like to tell ma'am, so you have mainly taught us that, as for the word is already said, tech savvy. So you are mainly very good at technical skills, and you're very good at digital knowledge. So we have seen that when you have been an ICT coordinator, so you have mainly called all of us to learn how to design a Google form. So we had mainly sessions in the ICT room itself. So how to design Google form, and then how to use Google Classroom, and then Google Drive to its maximum. So all the digital tools required for education were all mainly given inputs by the Sarla ma'am and their team, ICT team. Apart from these, so virtual labs, so which is very more one of the most important aspects in sciences, where we see that we whatever lab sessions we couldn't perform because of, let us say, because of equipment, or it might be because of the reagents not possible. So we definitely had this exposure of mainly utilizing the virtual lab platforms, and it was through Sarla ma'am, through IIT Hyderabad sessions, and also through Amrita University session, that we could gain that exposure that yes, the students can mainly be using these virtual labs, and the departments can really enlighten students how the practical sessions can be carried out. So this is one other benefit what we have directly derived from you, ma'am. And you have always pushed most of us to upgrade ourselves or to enrich ourselves with the NPT courses or the FPT programs which are mainly present in NPTEL. So this has been a boon for all of us to mainly enhance our expertise in the subject. Thank you, ma'am, for that. And I can say that ma'am has been flexible to adapt quickly to the new technologies and changing circumstances. She has been a lifelong learner, continuously upgrading her technical skills, and she embraces change for growth, her personal growth as well as the institutional growth. So where she's not afraid of taking risks and trying new things. So these are few learnings from you, ma'am, so which we will take it away for all of us. And thank you so much for your dedicated several years of your life to this institution for the benefit of the students as well as for the benefit of faculty like us. Thank you, ma'am, and wish you a happy retired life and congratulations.
Thank you, Jyoti ma'am. Now we have Mrs. Brahmara, Head Department of Political Science and member of Criteria 5 Sub-Steering Committee, to give her reflections. Good afternoon, one and all present here. I think my connection with Sarla Madam is very old. She is highly spiritual. Many spoke about the technical side of Sarla ma'am, but she loves politics. She loves journalism. She is very much into social sciences. And I remember when we were going towards the Center for Women's Studies, she would be saying where, like how we are approaching the issues of women. And then we were also having nice time with Sarla ma'am and the entire team, even Radhe ma'am also, because we were associated with some committees. But I don't want to discuss about committees. As a person, I want to say ma'am has that Midas, they say, Midas or human touch. And she is very quiet, but she can reflect on anything. She is a very, like I think, smart lady also. And above all, ma'am would not give us the scope to have a second thought. By the time I think already the answer is out. I also feel that technical part sometimes is not able to connect us. So I used to divert ma'am. I know I was weak in learning those skills. Then I would like to take her to that other part of the story, like such as, like we were very much interested in Telugu literature also once in a while. We would like to connect with other aspects. So ma'am realized I'm trying to avoid the problem. Then I came with a substitute. The problem was like I should also learn. And I remember like we had NRC, then this ICT. One day ma'am asked, what is your goal? I was not able to say any particular goal. But then still ma'am was so happy. Whenever we go to ICT, one attraction was AC was there. And then second thing is students won't peeping. So it was very convenient for us. I also appreciate the entire team which worked with Sarla madam for giving the faculty, especially the ICT facility. It's a very remarkable challenge, but then it was one of the plus points I can say to St.Ann, because if you are going to ICT means we are modern, we are learning, e-learning is happening, and then we are also trying to enjoy our stay and connect with others as well. I also remember others who were trying to gear up, like they would say, now I am going to ICT. So it would be crowded. There are times when we would say, please reserve a seat in the ICT. It would be very difficult for us at times, like we want to rush, we want to learn, but then still ma'am would find out what was the discomfort and she would address it immediately. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us all the opportunity and to grow under your guidance. I also wish ma'am a very bright future and a happy retirement. She can also guide many more in the future. I feel like that. I don't know about ma'am's personal decision, but still I feel she was our mentor. There was this mentorship program, and I was also allotted under Dr. Sarla ma'am. That was very good for us. Like some of the faculty members were undergoing the mentorship program with senior faculty. This was when the mentorship program was introduced around 2010. And then we were lucky enough to get the able guidance. And above all, I would like to just quote Swami Vivekananda. Ma'am took one idea that she would be a teacher. She's a teacher.
A teacher has no bars in learning and giving. Thank you, ma'am, for having the good luck to impart the knowledge to the younger generation and also people like us. Apart from this, we can also learn one good quality from ma'am. She is very patient, which is missing in the younger generation. And then while using any electronic gadget or computer, temperaments might change. So AC is required. And then ma'am would provide a very soothing environment during when we are having academic audits, we would be rushing and then all facilities are already there. So that's how ma'am always comforted with technology. She also, like while giving the presentations, we would be wondering whether ma'am is in India or abroad or from where the presentation is being done. Like the background, the screen. I wish ma'am joined film industry also. She can contribute there. Sorry ma'am, I'm taking, I think, more liberty. Thank you one and all. Thank you ma'am. Now we have Dr. Santoshi, Dean Student Affairs and Head Department of Mathematics to give her reflections.
Respected Principal, Dr. Sister Vijay Rani, Correspondent Sister Daya Kumari, Sister Geeta, Sister Sarita, Deans, my senior faculty, all my colleagues, and especially the star of today, Sarla ma'am and her family. A pleasant afternoon to one and all. It's my privilege to stand here and speak about Sarla ma'am, the few things which I've experienced, because according to me, I'm connected to her mostly academically. Not only me, all my department members are connected to madam academically. Sarla ma'am, आपकी सादगी को देखकर कुछ पंक्तियां आप सबकी इजाजत से क्या मैं पेश करूं यहाँ पर? तो सुनिए, दिखती है कांच की गुड़िया की तरह नाजुक, दिखती है कांच की गुड़िया की तरह नाजुक, नाम है जिनका सरला, नाम है जिनका सरला। कुछ पंक्तियां आप सबकी इजाजत से मैं पेश करूं यहाँ पर? तो सुनिए, दिखती है कांच की गुड़िया की तरह। Should I start from the beginning? का सरला, बाहर से देखिए गुलाब की पंखुड़ी की तरह कोमल, भीतर से आसमां ये जनाब, ये है कोहिनूर हीरे की तरह मजबूत। बीते हुए लम्हों को, उनकी गहराइयों को, कई तूफानों को इन्होंने डटकर सामना किया, कभी खुशी कभी गम, चाहे जो भी इन्हें किस्मत ने दिया। अपने परम ज्ञान और कौशल को इंद्रधनुष के हसीन रंगों की तरह विद्यार्थियों के मन पर बिखेर दिया। ऐसी तकनीकी और विज्ञान की प्रतिबिंब है हमारी सेंट एन्स की दुलारी। ऐसी सर्वगुण संपन्न विज्ञान से भरपूर देवी और कोई नहीं है, केवल है महोदया सरला रानी। When I closed my eyes, this is what I felt for you, ma'am. In fact, I think most of us who are connected to ma'am, either in a little way or in a major way, we feel the same thing. All the presenters who have presented before me have spoken wonderful words about Sarla ma'am, but that is less, very much less. Because she is an epitome of beauty with brains. And this is something which we all feel, which we all have experienced because she is in the present moment. Whether you find her at ICT Center with her fancy spectacles with the different colors. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I take this. Or you find her in physics and electronics department. You find her either with her laptop or her desktop. Always engrossed into that quest for her academic knowledge. She wants to expand and expand and expand. And this is something which is a very rare quality in all of us. Because we are so busy and connected to our own lives, our families, that we definitely not interested. It is not about not interest, it is something like it's a compulsion. If it is a compulsion, we do it. If it is not a compulsion, we are in our comfort zone. We don't want to break that comfort zone, we don't want to come out of it. But Sarla ma'am's case is very different. I'm very, very thankful to Smita ma'am because she had conducted those long criterion meetings where I got to learn many, many new ideas and new technologies. And I think I take this opportunity to say, ma'am, I have secretly imbibed all your criterion 5 presentations into my criterion 2. And that's the reason why I would tell Smita ma'am, after criterion 5 should be criterion 2. And today the secret is revealed. So, Madam is, I mean, she is in the present moment. She wants to learn everything. She wants to advance herself. Probably this is one biggest quality in her which keeps her glowing 24/7. Because we go to gym, we hit the gym so that our body looks beautiful. But if you are thoroughly exercising your brain on a regular basis, that keeps you 24/7 glowing. And that is our Sarlama. She's 24/7 glowing, glowing with energy, glowing with knowledge, glowing with expertise in her fields and various fields of science and technology. And this, I think, all of us definitely know about Sarlama. I remember once during the criteria meeting, I had the opportunity of sitting beside Sarlama. The meeting was not yet started then. And then I was jotting down something in my notes. And ma'am is very intrigued with some kind of an abstract which I have written because I wanted to submit a proposal for the ARP, some little abstract which was written, and ma'am started reading. And then ma'am is like, that is something related with the temple, which is related to science and technology. And ma'am started reading, and she wanted to know more about it. So after the meeting got over, she told me personally that, Santoshi, can you give me a more, I wanted to know something more about this temple. So it is not in everybody that I find this. We are so engrossed into our own gossips, into our own lives, into our own work, that we don't even bother who is sitting beside us. And that's how we all have become. Of course, we are all human beings, but still, this is how the world has become because of the fast pace and because of pressure everywhere, whether it is family, whether it is workplace. But Sarla ma'am's nature is she is very, very observant. She has those sharp observing skills, sharp learning skills, and sharp implementation skills because quickly she implements it. I remember long before physical sciences stream, ma'am used to say, you all have to start with your Google Drive, you all have to start with G Classroom, you all have to start implementing your G Meets. And the lockdown happened. We were compelled to learn all this. When Sarla ma'am told, we just gave it a deaf ear. And finally, what happened? The lockdown made all of us to learn. So nothing should be compulsive. Things should be learning out of interest. Then that becomes a part of your heart and soul. And this is something which I have really learned from Sarlama, that whatever you are, be in the present moment, learn it thoroughly, learn it with interest, with 10% concentration. And another important thing which I wanted to say here is, ma'am, what all small presentations that I do in the college, whether it is for the physical sciences, whether it is for the Department of Mathematics, whatever it is, ma'am personally pings me in my window and she congratulates me. And her adjectives are all very high-fi. We are all sophisticated. So I have saved all those things still with me, ma'am, those messages. And whenever I am very much depressed, like I don't want to do my research, I don't want to write anything, I get back to your window, I read all those messages, and this is how I get self-motivated. And this is something which I relate here. I remember NCRT project when I got a final nod, I went to her department to take her blessings, and ma'am was flooding me with so many applause and laurels. I was on cloud 9, 10, 11, I don't know which number. That entire day I was filled with ecstasy. I was filled with blissfulness. That's how ma'am is. She makes you feel comfortable irrespective of your age. Age for ma'am is just a number, especially when it relates to research. Now let me tell you something here. This is something very important. To encourage the staff members, Nirmala ma'am, our head of the department back then, she had instituted gold medals. This is for the faculty. Generally, gold medals are instituted only for the students here, but she made it a point to institute the gold medals depending upon different streams. Like for physical sciences stream, the best faculty. And this is to instigate the research or to inculcate research orientation in the faculty. Ma'am has done that. And this happened just a few years before. And the best part is, every year, it is only Sarla ma'am who backs this gold medal for her best paper presentations in Scopus Index, Web of Science, SE, Science Citation Index, and various others. I mean, she's a tough competitor to all the physical science stream. Of course, they are much, much younger to her, but ma'am is ahead of all of us, way too ahead. It's quite difficult. It's only once that I bagged the gold medal, that is only for my PhD research publications. And this year, if Sister Vijayarani did not make it a compulsion that every lecturer, every faculty here has to publish 2 Scopus Index journals, I don't think we would actually break the comfort zone and come out and then write the research papers. I'm sorry to say this, but this is how we are. Because we are so engrossed in our own lives. So ma'am is an epitome of success, beauty, brains, everything. And the Sanskrit shlokas, they are the best. In any retirement function, I actually wait for ma'am's Sanskrit shlokas. And ma'am, this is for you. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 38. Nahi jnanena sadrisam pavatramiha vidyate tatsavayam yoga samsiddhaha kale nathpani vindhati. The literal meaning of this verse is, there is nothing so pure as knowledge in this world. He who gains the perfection in yoga finds it in himself always. So here, the moral of this verse is, you should always be equipped with knowledge, as knowledge is divine. Ma'am, on behalf of Department of Mathematics, your best friend Nirmala ma'am, Sabha ma'am, Saujanya, Japmala, Savitri, and me, and of course, all of us who are sitting here, I wish you a very happy and content retirement life. May Lord Krishna ji bestow his best of the blessings upon you and your family. God bless you. God bless everyone. Thank you so much for the opportunity provided.
Thank you, Santoshi. Now we have a few video reflections, ma'am, of your former colleagues and friends.
Hello, Sarila. Congratulations. Now you are taking up the full-time responsibility of your family, which is essential as we advance in age. Our association is of more than 45 years, and I'm sure we will certainly celebrate the golden jubilee of our friendship. I fondly remember our daily trips to our college in Krishna's apartment. Those moments were very memorable. We used to share so many of our thoughts, future plans for improving our department, and plan for departmental events. We had so many things to discuss, both personal and official. And there were also several occasions where we had heated arguments, as in the case of siblings. But by evening, we used to be back to our jovial mood for our return journey. I will never forget the happy time we had in our department. Sarla, during my tenure, you were so helpful to me, giving me fresh ideas and helping me in organizing various events. And I will never forget your continuous and selfless support. Sarla, you have served the department and the institution to the satisfaction of one and all. And now the time has come to hand over the baton to your juniors and spend more time with your family. I wish you a happy retirement life, Sarla. My blessings to you and all the members of your family.
Hello everyone. Happy congratulations, dear Sarla, for successfully completing your 10 years in dance. I recollect my cherished memories and moments working with you. You are our good mama, always ready to help us with our technical problems. And I should say that I have learned a lot working with you over the years. Your thirst for innovations, your patience, your energy to work till you succeed, above all, being cool, calm, and firm, and with an everlasting smile on your face. I think I should make a correction. Not I have learned, but I'm still trying to learn. These things. And I wish you a happy, healthy, and peaceful retirement life. And I should say, Sarla, don't worry, the life beyond St.Anne's is also as beautiful as it was or as it is in St.Anne's. And I'm sure you will rock your second innings too with the same enthusiasm. So wishing you all the best and my best wishes and blessings to all the members of St.Anne's family. Signing off, Dr. Kavita.
Hello, Sarah. How are you? Surprise for you? My association with Sarah was not to say it is. We share some passions, share some common qualities. One of the qualities that I share with you is, especially in physics, is the interest for solving numericals in physics. I remember we always used to discuss the numericals. I still remember the flight of the started teaching mechanics and love solving all the problems. That's one interest we always share. And apart from that, I think we share similar value systems, similar ideologies, and open, frank discussions on different topics. And if I can vouch for this, you have not changed over the years. I find you to be the same. Remain the same, simple. So, I wish you a very happy, peaceful, healthy, retired life. Let's keep meeting often. Let's continue our journey together. Okay? All the best. And thank you.
I said, when I first joined the college in 1997, you were the one who took me around and you were 22, but very confident young lady. And pardon that one. You very common. Hi, Serena. When I first joined the college in 1987, you were the one who took me around and showed me the campus. You were only 22, but very confident young lady, never attractive. I am really blessed to have you as my friend.
during the prime years of our lives. We shared many common interests, and I used to enjoy our long conversations together. I also admire the way you boldly face all challenges in life, and that makes you my role model too. I wish you a peaceful retired life with family and happiness in the years ahead. Bye.
Hope you liked it, ma'am. Sarla ma'am, over the years you have inspired generations of students and colleagues. We are grateful for your years of service and commitment to our institution. Now we request you, ma'am, to come forward so we get the privilege to honor and felicitate you. Ma'am Salamam, we request you to give your response.
Thank you. First and foremost, let me thank the God Almighty for giving me this opportunity. Sister, it's already 2:45. Can I proceed with your permission? Because I'm on the other stage of the thing today and you're on the other side. First of all, the destiny is such, my retirement function should have been on Saturday. And sister said that they have to pray and they have Easter. I think the Lord Jesus has given us enough blessings. Only after the prayers, only after the Easter is completed, then only I get this chance of being blessed once again. Thank you so much, sister. I'm really honored for being to be here, being felicitated like this. So we are appointed. I think all our histories, all our stories are being shared by all our dear colleagues, physically as well as virtually. I thank you all once again. We are appointed by, let me first and foremost thank Dr. Sister Philomena for appointing us. And she told us way back, it's long, long ago. Some of you, I think, are not even born, so let me not tell you. My age is revealed, it's 58, so there's no secrecy here. She said, you have proved your talent and you have reached our expectations. That is what she used. I don't know whether I really did it, but I did it to the extent possible of my own abilities. So I thank, and we also worked under various principals, management. I thank each and every principal whom I worked with and the management members, starting from Dr. Sister Philomena, then Velangini sister, our own colleague Sujata Prasad, then Velangini sister Sujata Prasad, and also Sister Anthony for several years, Sister Amta, and presently Sister Vijayani, and also all the other sisters, very dear sisters. They are much, much younger to me, but they are all, they're like friends to me. The way the St.Ann's family, the way I'm saying is all of us have that bonded relationship with St.Ann's, and we also have a WhatsApp group called St.Ann's family. It's a real family. So what all we want to share, we'll be sharing it there. And then Smita keeps on saying, only the non-academic things can be shared here. Academic things we have a faculty. So really it was fantastic working with you. See, when we are growing, we have joined this institution in our formative years, youth days, middle age, old age. All the different Gruhastas, all the different 4 stages of our ashramas have been spent here. So we have a longer association being spent in this college. But never was a day that we felt odd. We were enjoying each and every day. Some of these facts were already revealed by my own colleague Radhe. The good, bad, and other things. She has her own style of doing things and projecting them in the witty way. I cannot project the way she is doing it, but for all these young faculty members who are here, let us all enjoy what is assigned to you, be it is a small, be it a big, whatever it is. And we never thought, why is it assigned to me and why is it not assigned to me? Whatever is given, it's given. It is the proposal of the God, and we've done to the extent. So once when we were asked to teach computer science to the notorious BCom students, so I'm sorry to say notorious because we were only into our own cocoons of physical sciences, very good, goody students. They all are very good and whatever we say, it was like a Bible for them and all used to listen. Taking of BCom classes was long back, it is sometime in 90s, 90s maybe. That time we were young then. So we didn't know how to do about. Then only thing is what we discussed is it's computer science we are asked to teach. So let's take it as a privilege. And if you are asked to teach something related to computers, commerce, we have to feel bad and we have to feel little challenge. It's computer science. Anyway, it's Greek and Latin for them as well. So we ventured. I think we were successful also. We used to have a very good batch of students. Anuradha, where are you? We used to have 3 of the students in commerce fields, very smart. So they used to teach. There used to be one student by name Kavita Nair, who succumbed to a very tragic accident. And we were asked to teach what star lotus and other is the pre-earlier version of the present MS Office. So she used to say, what is all this, madam? What is mail merge? What is lotus? Why should we learn all this? One simple command can't we do? Had she been there, she would have enjoyed the fruits of the technology today. With one single command, thanks to GitHub and other platforms, with single command, nowadays with AI integration and leverages into technology, there is no need for us to learn even the coding. They're saying, don't learn coding, you can't. We'll tell you what is to be done. Coding also is not required with artificial intelligence. So now, the artificial intelligence leverage that we are talking about, if it is put into machines, it becomes robotics. If it is put into humans, it becomes humanoid robots. So let us all be robotics because that is the ultimate goal of the world that is needed. But let's have our own intelligence also to be added into it. Let us not just be mere humanoid robots. Let us work with zeal. Let us work with our minds. Let's also work with our physical touch, our own love, affection. So maybe a day will come when the affections also can be simulated. A day is not very far, but be prepared even for this. So now when it comes to all my dear colleagues here, one thing which I would like to tell you is that whatever we are doing, people are talking about the Sanskrit slokas. The sloka is there. Before I go to the sloka, whatever is assigned to us, let us take it as something which is given by the God. We are doing it for the God. Karta karma we say. So karta God, karma is God, and these also are God. So if you are doing things excellently, definitely everybody will praise. And the praise should not be taken by you, it is for the God. And if something goes wrong, always we cannot be right, always we cannot be successful, because the research says some things you have to fail. Many times we fail to actually achieve what is right, what is good. So when you are successful anyway, everybody praises. But when you are not able to get things right, then also you say maybe God wanted us to try it out in a different way, a different path, a different solution needs to be done. Then leave it for Him. So we have our vision, mission, and objectives. So our vision, our mission should be bound towards God. Our objectives are dictated, are governed by God. Therefore, the results also ought to be attributed to the God. Don't think it is our personal. Don't think that we are doing for the institution. Don't think we are doing it for our own good. It is for the good of mankind. So if you have this universal faith, I think you will be able to do it better. Why am I doing this? Let that question not come, because we are asked to do it. We are assigned to do it, and we'll be doing it. And I think you'll be doing it. And all these motivating speeches, reflections by all of you, I really take it to my personal heart. Thank you very much, because it's already 3 o'clock. I don't want to spend more time on this. So one thing which I feel I will be reciting is, my age doesn't permit me to read it without glasses. Permit me. Somebody said, I like politics, I like journalism. We like, see, if you start inclining yourself, you love all the subjects. All the subjects are equally good. We have a bias because we belong to STEM. We used to feel proud about STEM. There's nothing STEM. My niece the other day who is doing her law, she says, I thought STEM is now replaced with STEAM. STEAM is science, technology, engineering, medicine, arts, I do not know what is it called in US, and also mathematics. So that is one thing. This is from the chapter 2. Maya Vesya Manoyema Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Paramoyapeta Teme Yukta Tamata. Those who fix their mind to the God, the doer is the God, the mission is God, the results there also are good, and the expected outcome that we all write for all our proposals also. Let's just have one kind of a balance. What is expected of me? What am I expected to do? And what am I doing? Am I meeting these? Is there a balance between these two? If you constantly question yourself, a self-inquiry, you will get many answers. And you will not get any scope for someone else to tell you. You yourself will be able to self-inquire. So that is self-actualization. So with this, I thank each one of you present here for being in the college for, I think, the longest number of years. So I'm very fortunate to have our seniors along with me also with today, because very less people will have this fortune of working with them. Those who work with them, they all are retired. The youngsters are coming. We also have some seniors who are there with me to share this platform. Thank you very much. I thank all the senior members, Smita, Vijayavali, Radhi ma'am, and Radhika. Radhika is not there yesterday, I could have missed it. Anuradha, and all my criterion members, all also because our criteria is a vast vessel. This vessel contains the information to be taken from each and everyone who joined this institution, be it teaching, non-teaching, students, SQSE, IQSE, whatever it is. Everybody needs to input this information. Therefore, we had the good fortunate thing of interacting with each and every member of these departments. So English, languages, social sciences, commerce, biological sciences, PG departments, alumni members, parents committee, all these. So if I start mentioning the names, I may make a mistake of not mentioning a few. So I take it as a privilege to thank each one of you present here, all the faculty members, those who are senior, junior, or freshly inducted. I think I've interacted with most of you. I do not know in what frequency I met. I interacted, I did it. That's for your intelligence, intellect to interpret. And all the auxiliary staff, I really thank you so much with your sweet smile every day morning. And office staff, very few seniors are there who work with me. The other day they were all called to our lab. So I could talk to them because some of you may not know me. I may not know you people also, some of them. Please forgive me if I have not mentioned your name, but you're all there in our hearts. I wish all the best, and I want each one of you to contribute your might for the growth of the institution to carry forward to many more accolades. And I wish all the best to all the management members, Sister Daya, the correspondent, all the office staff. And Meena also, she has been a pillar of strength to me. I didn't mention her in the earlier. She has been there. She has been counseling us on nutrition aspects very well. Thank you, Meena. And my younger colleagues, I do not know whether they belong to which category. It's for you to decide. Kavita, Sujata, Survachira, cluster college collaboration also we recently started. Sunita, and then recently started statistics girls. So Beverly said, ma'am, I don't know what my role is. He said, you will get to know the role it is later. Let us do things. Thank you so much once again, without wasting so much of your time. I take this opportunity. Even journalism, I'm interested of late. Thank you, Bharati ma'am, for giving this opportunity to interact with her as well. Thank you once again. And Sunita is not here. English. Economics, yeah. She also worked with us in the criteria. Poppy, I'm not able to see you in person. Please don't think otherwise. Sports persons are also giving me excellent inputs. Our criteria, we reached the benchmark because of all these inputs. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. We need your continuous support, encouragement, and blessings. Now I request you, ma'am, to please come forward for felicitation.
I request you.
I request our management, our principal, Dr. Sister Vijayarani, correspondent, Sister Dayakumari, Sister Sarita, Sister Geetanjali, to felicitate ma'am. Thank you, sisters. I now request faculty to felicitate ma'am, requesting Dr. Smita Asthana ma'am, Dr. Meena Kumari, Mrs. Vijayvalli, Dr. Ade, Mrs. Mahita, Dr. Santoshi, Dr. Francina, to do the honors. Felicitation by the department members. Felicitation by the admin staff.
I want to thank my physics department, electronics department, and all the members of the physics department who served earlier, who are serving now as well. I wanted to give them a special thanks, so I didn't mention it in my speech. Thank you for this.
felicitation by the non-teaching staff. By the auxiliary staff. Thank you. All good things must come to an end, but we consider that for an active mind, there is no end of good things. May you continue, ma'am, on this journey to excel and gain knowledge. I now request Ms. Rini Francina, member of the Department of Physics and Electronics, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dear Sarla ma'am, your contributions to St.Ann's College have been invaluable, and we are grateful for your years of service and dedication. Your passion for education has left a lasting impact on countless students and your colleagues. Now I take the privilege to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the wonderful individuals who made Dr. D. Sarla's retirement function a truly memorable event. A special thanks to the management, our principal, Dr. Sister Vijayarani, correspondent, Sister Dayakumari, Sister Sarita, and Sister Gitanjali for making this function possible and also a great success. I would like to extend my appreciation to all the deans, dedicated faculty members, admin staff, non-teaching staff, and auxiliary staff for their presence and help rendered towards the program. I thank Mr. Joseph and Mr. Francis for their technical support. I thank Mr. Sundar for capturing all the pictures for the day. I also thank Mr. Arogyam and Mr. Srikanth for their support. Lastly, a big thanks to everyone who attended the retirement function and made it a joyous celebration. Your presence and well wishes made the event even more special. Once again, I thank each and every one of you for making Dr. D. Sarla's retirement a truly memorable occasion. Let's cherish the memories and continue to strive for excellence in education together. Let us all arise for national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय